YouTube. Got another update over here for the Lava Rock Aquaponic Garden. You can see everything is looking a lot more vibrant. Some peppers over there not looking so hot. A couple I pulled over there. Hey, what the heck is this? Oh, a whole new deep water culture bed popping right up over here. Finally went ahead. I've just been holding out for so long, trying to find a good alternative for some kind of board right here that can hold all the cups and everything. I don't want to use styrofoam. I know how it flakes off and then it gets everywhere. I don't want that. The plastic board, that stuff seems really cool, but it's really expensive. I'm just trying to find a price equivalent board to this piece of plywood, which would be like, what, 15 bucks for like a 4x8. Right here it's like a, what, 3x2, whatever. I'm just like, hey, 15 bucks, I'll pay 15 bucks for a new bed holder or whatever. But haven't come across it yet. What the heck, we'll just hop right into this already. I've got a couple new plants right in here already. As you can see, everybody else is empty. Pretty much going to take the 20 strawberries that I got right here for, what was it, 3 bucks for 10. I got them half price, so I got 3 bucks for 20. I'm going to go ahead and plant them out in this deep water culture bed. As you can see, we already have some water leakage coming through right here. So, obviously, right off the bat, we know this isn't going to be a good alternative to particle board, which is a really horrible idea. But, hey, man, whatever. I mean, this stuff is going to die before that thing falls apart. Hope. But anyway, from the Lava Rock Aquaponic Garden, right over there in that bed right there, I have some purple basil. I went ahead and I cut the heck out of that stuff this week. So I went ahead and put 2 of the plants right into the deep water culture bed here. And they're looking beautiful. As an example, these are the ones that I didn't do anything with. And look at them. They're very wilty. The leaves are starting to fall off and everything. And they look really crappy. And they're going to get thrown on the floor or put somewhere right after this. But look at these guys. They're like sticking out, looking beautiful. So, alright, already deep water culture for the win, already right here with 2 plants. Purple basil looking beautiful. Let's see if we actually get a lot of that purple color coming right back to it. Like you can see right there in the inner leaves, right to the outer leaves. So, hope. If you watched my last video on the hot tub aquaponic garden, I've been adding some nutrients and stuff like that. Well, it's not really nutrients. Magnesium, calcium, sodium, potassium into the systems. I've been doing that stuff, as well as a little bit of maxi crop, which I finished up like over a week ago. As you can see, you can actually, there we go. You can actually see the PVC pieces at the bottom of the tank this week, so that's pretty cool. When you're using the maxi crop, it really darkens up your water. Like, really darkens up your water. But, yeah. So, that's what I've been having going on this week. And, like I said, this is not a permanent solution. I just got to get some plants in here. And I'm going to use whatever I got. If particle board can last that long, I really didn't think it would last this long. If it can last that long, this plywood is going to last at least double that long. So everything is going to be dead by then, and it'll be the middle of winter. So, heck with it. Let's go ahead and do it. We already had the air lines. As you can see, one right there teeing off going in, another one right here going in. We already had that done. We already had the drain line, which is right here coming across and over. I added this 45 and a piece of pipe going into the water. Why would you do that? For freaking cameras and the fan again. I only did that for one reason, and that is because I want to try to see my fish. And this is the only area of the tank that I get to see my fish. I can't have a drain right here causing ripples and stuff where I can't see the fish. I already can't see the fish, So I don't want to like add another factor to why I can't see the fish. So that's why I did that. And then we'll just hop right into this. Alright, so I said I added Maxi Crop, I added some minerals and stuff, or not minerals, they're, well, they call it mineral balance or whatever. But check it out, this is what's going on. My, one of my peppers here, jalapeno or something, is starting to, jalapeno or bell, it's either a green bell or jalapeno, is starting to pop off some brand new green growth. Awesome, just like the hot tub, everybody's starting to do that, pop off new little flowers, if not peppers, like this little guy right here. Got another guy right over here, look at that, brand new green growth. So I'm feeling really, really good about that. My serrano, looking good, brand new green growth, popping off the top, everybody's looking good, even some right over there, a couple of flowers popping off, feeling very good about this. Actually, I'm in the middle of doing another whatever dose or whatever of the nutrient solution. It's not nutrient, it's well, whatever, it's magnesium, sodium, potassium, and magnesium. So and it seems to be doing a lot of good right here. Look at all that green growth right off the top right there. Everybody's looking very good. I'm feeling really good about it. This part right here, lots of algae growth all around. The one thing I've been trying to make sure that I pay attention to is to make sure that there's no root upgrowth going into the water intake pipe. That stuff ultimately ends up happening, and then it sucks. Right over here, got a few tomatoes here, a couple going to flower right over here. How about right here, and even right over here. They're just dangling off. They're just like a little side shoot right off of that one. I believe they're marglobes, and they're going all the way up. They go all the way up. They're about, I don't know, from this part of the ceiling, it's not that high. But this guy right here, I don't know, he's probably like 1.5 feet from the ceiling, maybe 2 feet. But I've got all kind of offshoots. This little guy right over here, I mean, they're all over the place. And this one is actually making its way right over here to the Lava Rock Aquaponic Garden right by the main beam. So they're actually combining forces to make all the world greater or whatever. Yeah, some lettuce right here looking horrible. It still hasn't reacted, but it's been seeding. So it's just going nuts over here, letting it doing it. Hopefully it'll drop seeds all into my bed, and I'll get brand new lettuce seeds popping up all over the place. Backside of the peppers over here. The strawberries looking kind of crappy. I've been on my iron regimen for the last few weeks. I figured out exactly how much I should be adding. I've been underdosing, and it's pretty much like so much. What is this one? 6. So this one's probably 4 or 3 tablespoons per 3 weeks, and I've been underdosing this guy. You know, maybe 1 every week or something like that, just because, you know, you don't want to overdose. But I've been trying to keep in tune with it, so hopefully these leaves will start picking up. Got carrots over here looking half decent, a few crappy looking leaves like this right over here that just need pulled, like that. Probably just need to pull the carrots all in all. They've been here long enough. My onion right back here, still doing nothing. I mean, it looks like it's growing, but probably should have been pulled by now. My beef stick right here, stand up nice and tall, no flowers yet. My San Marzano, oh, what a crappy looking leaf right here, gotta pull that off. That guy's going up, and we've actually got some flowers popping off there. Look right up there, got some more. It's dangling right up there towards the center. Probably need to make some kind of thing from the center beam down so it can trellis up. Right over here, my yellow cherry. This guy's standing up nice and tall, just starting to flower right up here. Giant kale, looking awesome, but not with the chili red. That guy looks horrible. Something that looks great, so now I can make myself feel better, are all of these little broccoli that are popping up. There's one there, one right over there, 3 right over there. I mean, they're all over the place. And that's thanks to my second year broccoli, which still has not produced broccoli. Neither in the spring nor now going into the fall. I've still my reservoir tank that's pumping into the hot tub. Another kale right over here looking kind of crappy. Another little carrot right below it. Another one that should have been pulled. Another pepper, don't know which one that is. Another pepper, look at that. New green growth popping right off the top. Another little strawberry. Oh look, we got a broken branch down there. This little strawberry actually starting to flower right over there. And right up here, we'll just lean him over towards the trellis type area. There we go. Just wedge him in there somewhere. My cantaloupe here looking half decent. No signs of, well, unless you want to call all that growth. Yeah, all this growth right over here. And whenever it focuses, if you want to call all of that a lot of progress, then, alright, fine, don't focus. Then fine. But, man, freaking bugs biting me up and everything. Anyway, got all these tomatoes over here. They're all standing up very nice and tall. That guy's well over my head, flowering all over. It's got to be one of those cherry 100s because the way the flowers are. This guy, hey, he's a smack into that. This guy right over here looks like another Marglobe. By the way, oh no, maybe cherry right over here. By the way, all of those are growing. A bunch of other tomatoes popping right up over in there. What did I miss? Nothing, just a few more broccoli right over there. Little seedlings, volunteers. Right over here, I've got my black crim standing up nice and tall over here. Over here, stand up nice and tall. Nope, that's not their flowers. Oh, but we've got a flower right there on the black crim, so hopefully I get one of these black tomatoes. Can't wait for that guy. My giant Marconi. Ugh. Looking crappy. Everything about it. No new green growth or anything like that. But actually, I never trimmed anything off of it. All the trim marks there, that was actual peppers that I popped off. This little guy, another one right here, got some flowers going off. Not sure even which guy that guy is. Same as these guys right over here. Whatever, we'll find out whenever they actually start giving me tomatoes. Hey, praying mantis hanging out on the kale, upside down, Batman, or no, wait, Spider-Man style. Yeah, buddy, how you doing, buddy? You're on RevtosTV, buddy. Oh man. Now he's starting to worry. How many thousands of people will see this? Well, let me assure you, not that many. But, yeah, nice giant kale there that he's hanging out on, right there. Another one right behind it. Beautiful. I love these freaking kale. It's funny, I went around looking for all the praying mantis before I shot this video. Didn't find any. Now there he is. Alright, let's hop back here. One of my suckers looking horrible. Probably should be pulled. I pulled a few of the other ones right over here. Little pepper, no green growth popping off of it. This one's my garden salsa, no green growth. My mammoth jalapeno looking like a ghost. Nothing. Oh yeah, my green bell. Green growth. Nice. Looking beautiful. Malabar spinach, still nothing for like a few weeks in a row. That one back there starting to take off a little bit, not really much. This little pepper right over here, new green growth popping right off of it, even though it looks like crap. That little tiny little thing that pretends to be a pepper, no green growth. Hard. But I've got faith, man. It's gonna happen soon. Watermelon, nothing ever really happened with that guy, so nothing to report there. My cantaloupe over here, bunch of flowers all over this thing, but really nothing to report on that. The first amount of growth kind of seems like it's dying off. Pineapple sage, looking beautiful. It's like a little freaking tree here, man. So beautiful. Again, I love looking at the root growth. I cannot even pull it out. Couple suckers looking half decent. These peppers are not looking good. Even has some of my mint just laying right over it. These other peppers looking horrible. Mint, since I mentioned it. Look at it. I'm about to cut a lot of this stuff right off. It's going to be trimmed way back. I mean, crying out loud. Look at this. It's way hanging over the side and everything like that. So I'm going to just trim the heck out of it. Plus it's flowering and everything. So I'm going to cut that all back. Right over here, my cantaloupe, it's actually hanging down. Got a couple of dried up flowers. I think it's trying to call it quits. A couple of my strawberries here looking half decent. I pulled that pepper, all jalapenos. This guy right here, yeah, it's getting pulled next. And yeah, these two peppers again are my bananas. Actually, all four of these are my bananas. Sweet bananas, I believe. Yeah, sweet bananas. They all look horrible. Hopefully they're going to get the message that we got some new nutrients going on in here. Alright, and we're right back here to the brand new deep water culture bed, which I've got to hurry up and, you know, actually it's close to sundown right now. There's two different sundowns here in the swamp. We got the first sundown where it goes below the trees, and then we actually have the sundown where it's actually sundown. But either way, darkness comes really quick. So we've already been in the, you know, past the tree sundown for quite a while now. So we're about to go into the actual sundown. So we're about to run out of light, but I'm going to try to hurry up and plan out at least one of these 10 strawberries, if not all 20, into these cups right here. And maybe we can actually get them ready to go and growing and make them a little bit bigger before they actually go dormant for the winter and come back next year. Or maybe we can provoke them to go ahead and give me strawberries for late fall. Don't know. They're June bearing, but you never know. Miracles could happen. Maybe. Oh yeah, one more thing. Just wanted to mention this. Oh yeah, there's my gallon jug with my cuttings. There is my my pear and apple tree experiment. And as you can see, I've got right here, I've got my pipe, and as you can see, it's leaking. It's actually leaking a lot more than I want it to be leaking. Look, another drip. Man, that sucks. And we're soaking the cardboard right here, and it's going all the way over here. We actually have a little puddle. So I'm going to have to go ahead and get on that. I'm thinking I'm just going to grab like a handful of sand or something like that and put it right around the bottom side right here on the inside, right around the drain area. I'm going to go ahead and throw some sand and stuff like that, because whenever you add sediment and stuff like that, it will go ahead and clog up the leak for you. You know, old plumber trick there. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, get that started. Hopefully I can make that stop leaking. But we do have a leak. So it wasn't leaking until I actually messed with the drain line to put in that 45. And then we actually started getting some leaking. But I'm going to go ahead and see if we can get that stopped. So hopefully next week, whenever I throw an update up, I will be talking about how I stopped the leak. So, but we'll find that out next time. So until then, later YouTube.